SANKOFA symbol, which simply means go back and get, is drawn on the wall of my house. This was drawn one day, that could be, and I mean auntie about 13 years. She has bleeded to death when she attempted feticide. Now 13 years, now la way July but anything in Canterbury, may her soul rest in peace. At the gathering, after her funeral, my grandmother asked my aunt when did her daughter had her menage and how things has been going from there. And to our surprise, she was totally ignorant from it. Hey, where did our tradition go? She said, Nawala Titin, Besiabenya Beye 12 years. She will perform the puberty rites to transform her from childhood to adulthood. This rite was regarded as a means of unifying teenage girls into their social life. It also served as an education about sex. But today, this modern world, this rite is not considered. But if this rite is to be considered today, it will help create more awareness about sex. This will help create a personal and trusted relationship between the teenage girl and the elders so that they can discuss issues, scenes, and acts they've seen on the media to them. In them belief, Oba, only most I will say Senuhumpo. Sebi, say or menstruator, or no basabasa. But when puberty right was there, na obwa, answer na wabago bra. Before you perform the puberty right, you'll be educated on the hygiene of your menstruation. Today, all these ones are not seen again. The SANKOFA symbol, which means let's go back and get it. Say, let's go back and get it. Let's go back and get it. Say the madia, Obabua, and then the Waba. Now we say one who ye. Oh, now you're doing that yapon. After the meeting, now me na naka there. Share a room fire rewaho. Say in Jumbia available. But it's no, na at a high life in Jumbi, at a high life in Jum. Abra wabe megua. I bet in Jumbi today.
Brian boy and Tibasio. And I miss you anywhere. One can't
na say etukwan so the elopa akobobra na wo wie through adekunta ekọ ho a onu say about to njumbi today ni manu mi palam kitamekura yatentu amabo mi ana me fahin ya no mi friends man kunti fear me ne. Talking about music, my favorite part was how love was shown. Teten sawala enya oda most my ebeni be di nkomo na ene na aka sample oya akomatoye nti ame me fa enjom ba ako ama imagine that se minya muda mboto ama na onu so ose drop na china mi bonze one dream no the beginning was the day di ma you want one say thank you.
Together for the beautiful performance that she put out. Yeah, ABENA is her name, and you need to keep her in the competition. But before we get to that point, let me hear quickly what the judges make of her performance. Jimmy.
Okay, hello. All right, ABENA. At the beginning, when you started, I expected more. My expectations were high, and because of the way you entered, all right. What I'm beginning to feel.
Can we please have some silence? Yema come here, Brana judges no one can say no. ABENA itu Martin we see as a film.
All right. So anyway, let me just make it a quick advice. Now, anytime see this particular theme that we are discussing tonight, you cannot do it without bringing, like, you always need to have something that will draw a contrast between then and the now. All right. Me expect there be them. Now, in touching it, that was what was lacking. However, I think you were talking about the puberty right and all of these cultural practices, and then you brought in also another cultural, I'll say cultural practices, that's its music. And I feel these are all too broad stuff that you don't have to bring them together, because fine, when you brought music, what is your message in the music you're talking about? Why are we saying we should go back to this? What is the purpose? What are you telling me? Okay, so on your clear, are you then saying that we should maybe this song is better than now? Why are you saying it? Is there an example? And of course, I know you want to be careful, you and all of that, but that is why you should have paid attention and stick to the puberty right you pick, which even your costume depict. No, I cannot, I can ye, because you even mentioning that in terms of menstruation. Now people do not keep themselves well. I don't know where you hit that, but then it's not like it's so debatable. I think it's not effective. You need to really go into it. I feel a lot of research had not gone into this. Into one casano, even the beginning, you were saying one thing, and then your reaction to it was another. Into one casano, you're not in tune with your presentation. So that is something I think you should go back and then work on it for the next performance. Thank you very much.
Right. You need to keep ABENA in the competition. Her code is the number 1. Yeah, number 1.